What's up guys, Void of Just Gaming here, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. Today we are going to see a gameplay where I was featuring Capheny. I had really much fun with her, went fairly well. We were going with Annette and Capheny with the subsequent skin, so everything was nice and shiny. And yeah, Capheny is still quite strong. Of course there are new heroes in the game such as Elandor or La Ville. Both are insanely mobile, both are really good, so you are much less mobile than these guys are, but I think she has the damage potential to wreck entire teams, and therefore you should always give her a go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so and activate the notification bell so that you're always informed when I upload a new video. If you like the video, a like would highly be appreciated. And if you've got something to say, the comment section is all yours. Let's see each other Let's see each other on the battlefield and have a pleasant time. I need to practice that again and again so that I've got something that I can say at the end as well. So enjoy! Welcome to the armory. Here is my build, and as you can see, it is completely again twisted around the crit mechanics. We are using the Clave Sancti. We're using the Bow of Slaughter. We're using the really omnipotent Omni Arms. That's where it's got its name from, and we're using the Muramasa if there are tanks in the team. Otherwise, you can just switch that item to something more useful. That's like your blank spot where you can basically decide what you want to do. And we've got Blade of Eternity if we are wrecked by someone who jumps into the backline. That's the build. Arcana wise, we're going with Crit Assassin. That is 10 times Atrocity for the improved critical chance. That's 10 times Guerrilla for the movement speed as well as some attack speed to make her a bit faster. And we're going with the Skewer for the armor pierce. We're trying to capitalize on crit as much as possible. And in the enchantment section, you now have the new build. The only thing that basically changed to the old build is that you have now the Mark of the Frost instead of the Reaper's Blessing, because you want that thing to happen whenever you decide, because the Reaper's Blessing is not available anymore after 6 minutes in game, and Mark of the Frost is just a new thing that changed. Otherwise, we have Gunslinger, we have the Endless Cycle to get back into the game if we died and our team needs us. This is something that you want to activate in the later stages of the game, mid to late game, because at the beginning of the game it's just a waste of a really good enchantment. And we're going with the Axe of Sacrifice as well as the Holding Verdict for some additional magic and armor pierce in this case. So that's the build, and I've got some gameplay for you to show what I've done with the build. So first of all, something that's worth mentioning is that the enemy team doesn't really have a true jungler. So the punish item is, or the punish thing is missing in the enemy team. I don't know why something like that happens. So they've got La Ville as well as the Capheny on the other side, and they've got Arum, and that might actually be quite nice because I have just released a video on Arum just before this one. Like, there is a German video in between, but there's an Arum video, and you can see how Capheny competes against Arum, and I think she does fairly well. Arum is a good harasser. She's got pretty good poke if she is standing close to you. So the advice against an Arum is to get away as far as possible while still trying to maintain your damage. It's always something that you should keep in mind, and that should be on your priority list every single time you get there. And as you can see, bloodbath. Yeah, I was greedy. And I wanted to just show the capability that I can pick her up, which resulted in a double kill for Capheny. Super stupid. That's not something that I would advise to do. We could have played it a lot safer, but yes, the greediness overtook all my decisions. And that's why I am stuck in plat and not doing ranked matches that much. And I'm not a Capheny main. I don't play her that often, so I don't feel too comfortable with her. And I'm not too confident in her abilities because I just don't use her that often. Yeah, best Capheny. Dude, we are going to see if that is the truth or if the Capheny on the blue side is the one who is going to outperform you. But that's something that you guys will see throughout the video, and you are the ones to judge if you think that my performance was better than his or hers. And yeah, we're doing a lot of damage here. Defeated the Arum, and she just popped like out of nowhere, and this is the right time to go back. As I said, we're doing the crit build, so we're starting off with the Sanctity. Pretty strong and powerful item. It's basically the main component that's gonna make this build shine, because you want that crit damage to happen, and it's the best item to increase your crit chance as well as the overall damage potential. You don't have that many shots. Like, she's not someone who shoots a lot if she activates her first ability, going to this kind of laser beam state. So therefore you want those shots to hit as best as possible. And as you can see, we're shredding away quite a lot of stuff here. She ulted me in my ult, which is pretty bad, but that was a really nice disengage from our Annette, and she was killed, which is, yeah, something that just happens. So we've got Jinna here, and we're doing a lot of damage combined. Like, Jinna is a powerhouse. Still after the nerf, like, the only thing that really changed is that he has not that crazy healing ability anymore. That was crazy in the first place anyway, so it's quite a good thing that they nerfed it, because he was just kind of over-present all the time. You could basically just win the laning phase because you had so much sustain. And I think it's a good thing that they nerfed it, because he's still quite powerful. He's still capable of carrying the team, and while that happens, he does not heal that much anymore. So I think it's a fair nerf that they applied on Jinna, because he was really fielded quite a lot on the battlefield. So here we go. I need to be super careful right now because I do have not that much health. Using my ult here just to go in. We've got a Mexican draw because that Capheny uses her ult as well. But as you can see, we're doing quite good. Like, I think the combination of Annette and I was actually really good at this point, and there's nothing that Arum can do against me. She's just too slow, and then again, really like brilliant action from that Annette. Go in, stun her, and then I had the possibility to get another kill, and I'm on 4-1 right now. Feels good, guys. Feels good. Yeah, that's just like, if you write something like that, you should be always aware that someone might just take it and turn it around against you, because that cockiness, I don't know if that is something that you should do. I always try to avoid this. So the first item is almost completed, which is always a good thing. And let's see how the damage potential increases after we've got the first item, because right now I have the feeling that we're quite good. Like, we're doing sufficient damage. We killed a lot and dealt a lot of damage here. And as you can see, like, we're shredding. Always poke. Going away here with my ability here. And as you can see, Arum is trying to get away, going for the brush, but that's not really the safe space that she needed. And we can get easily into the tower and start to deal some damage. Leville is a little bit complicated, like, he's dealing a lot of damage, but it's fine. And that Raz is just destroyed here on the way all through. And again, combined team effort. Like, yes, we were playing as a team quite nicely. That action was really good. Like, we are all in the Discord server, so that's gonna tell you something. Like, our coordination Might just be better, but most of the time I don't have the feeling that it helps that much. But nonetheless, you can easily just shout call something that you need to do for your team. And you can see the crits here. Crit, 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 crit. Everything crits right now. And we are up on the next item. Found the Omni-Arms to be a good idea because that's just going to give us some lifesteal. Lifesteal means more sustain. More sustain means we can farm longer in lane. And that's something that we need to approve. Like, yeah, great item, great ability. You can just cleanse everything with your 2. So make good use of it. That's something that's quite important. Now we've got the hammer to increase our speed even further. And Arum really wants it. Like, they feel that they have the opportunity because they have more life. And now I'm just ulting in to try to get them. And there we go, dominating. I'm freezing here because I don't want to get that second shot. And now I just sidestepped her. And with that, I was able to get her because I just sidestepped her ult a little bit too late. I should have moved right hands towards the brush a little bit earlier. But nonetheless, it was good because AD carry against AD carry, that's a fair trade, in my opinion. You take the pressure away from the lanes if the enemy AD carry is dead. And if you are dead as an AD carry, that should always be your target. But of course, you can't always pull it off. That's a problem, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we're standing quite well. 8-2-3. That's nice. She pressed the shield. We're gathering around. Did not help. Like, it was just too much stuff going on. And now I don't know why she was just following up like that. Like, that was kind of crazy. Need to be careful right now. Yes. Jinna does well here. He's just kind of moving and standing still while I am in the ult state. And now let's see if I can survive that scene. Raz, nope. Raz is just doing so much damage, like, and he's super mobile, so that's his threat. Always be careful because of that. But my team just finishes it off. Whereas Arum report, like, yeah, whatever. Don't take those things too serious. It happens. Bam, there we go. 10 kills already. Nice kill secure. And we're going for another Abyssal Dragon. You should always go for the objectives if you see that your lanes are pushed and you can easily get that thing without any circumstances. So I was just checking, like, the here on the dual lane, on the Abyssal Dragon lane, we have pushed into the tower. So we could do the Abyssal Dragon without any problem, or without risking to have a wave that would have been pointless. Like, I think that's the most important thing. And now we got a tower. I don't know what the Raz was doing there. Like, he was just I don't know, like, maybe he was just face checking. And here we go. Here comes a level, and he's greedy as fuck. Now I got him. And now we've got the Raz as well. Like, I was super lucky with that. Thanks to the help of Annette, I was able to pull that off. And now you can see that Leville pressed his, he used his enchantment. He has the stopwatch as well, or the bring me back to life watch. I don't know how you want to call it. And therefore he was able to ult in, but he did not get me. And that's a nice thing. Feels good, man. Feels really, really good. Could have gone for the red buff here, but I decided not to do so that our jungler can have it. And now I've got the Bow of Slaughter, and every single time you get the Bow of Slaughter as an AD carry, things are starting to go crazy. I decided to go with the Slick Sting here for the additional crit chance. That was my intention on this, because they don't really have that much armor. Like, you already have seen that I can deal with Arum quite easily. I think that she kind of misconcepted that we were seeing her because we had the Vision Bird. So that was bad, and now I'm taking the red buff from the enemy team because they don't really need it. Like, they're not playing along, so... What's in it for me? Ulting in, aced, double kill, full package here, and we do have the Darkslayer Dragon, and that is basically game. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. We're gonna have a look at the stats right now, and if you want to see some other videos, just check out the channel. As I said, subscription would be super cool. I'd like to have 500 subscribers, and yeah. That was the new update, like it was a recent game, so you have all the hot fixes and changes in it until the 6th or 5th of May. And here we go, here comes the details. A lot of damage, a lot of participation time, and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.